Hello, and welcome back, most illustrious members of the Detail. I'm your host D, also known as MTF Doom, and today we have another stream highlight video where I cover the deck that got me to rank 118. It was a user-submitted deck, or at least one we worked on pretty heavily together. We're going to talk about the deck tech. It's a little more rambly even than my normal sort of rambly self because we're interacting with stream. If you don't want that, I apologize. But it is what it is. I have a lot of fun doing these on stream, and I might continue to do so. And we seem to get a pretty good response. The other thing is I'm gonna say right now in the intro to please subscribe. We're shooting for 500. It's Pride Month. So this stream was actually to usher in Pride Month. I streamed until midnight on the 1st. Yeah, so fucking support the trans homie with a subscription. Join the Discord, donate to a queer org. I don't know. Thanks for watching, and I will see you at the outro. Cool. So this is hi, how's it going, Polly Hayes? It's going good on my end. I'm ready to reach the height of my power. Honestly, maybe that's why I've been doing so well. Rank 118, which is the second highest rank I've ever gotten. The first season I ever played was Silver Surfer season. I hit rank 144, but I was only in pool 2, so it doesn't really count. I actually encourage everyone to stall out in pool 2 for a little bit so they can feel like an absolute baller by hitting really high ranks playing Devil Dino. I'll give you a deck guide if you'd like. Was it you who gave the that's KJ. What do I think of Deep Space? I think that it has I think it's fine. I think that it is actually like a very well designed but unimpressive hot location. I think it'll be really nice to have it in the game. And I don't think it necessarily warps the whole game. I wish that the fucking Colossus and the other cards weren't just bugging out, or that they had changed something so that wasn't happening, but they didn't, and it just kind of vaguely annoys me, but I'm not that worried about it. I think as a location it's a great, they should have more like this. It's limiting but in an interesting way that also gives you the ability to outplay your opponent by taking advantage of it, and those are the best kinds, right? Like I love what is it, Bar Sinister, that, like, you know, if you have Green Goblin, you can get extra value on Bar Sinister by sending it to their side on turn 2, and then you're up in energy, and ooh, you know, you can like snap on it, and yeah, well yeah, that happens with a lot of locations, right? If you forget about the effect, then you lose. I do that so often with Limbo. I don't know how. I just forget there's a 7th turn, but I like goddamn clockwork. I just forget there's going to be a 7th turn, and I just play like there isn't, and then I lose, and I go, oh, that was very silly of me. I don't. All right, so the deck we're talking about and playing today is friend of the channel, Grackleflint, put it together. We bounced ideas off each other. It's mostly his shell, but we sort of came to it together, and I think he plays a slightly different 12, but only very slightly. I think instead of Goblin, he plays Debris. There's some wiggle room, although there's not that much wiggle room. Maybe there needs to be a bigger effect for Deep Space. What do you mean a bigger effect? Turning a card vanilla is a pretty big effect for most cards. Oh, like an indicator. That's fair. Yeah, Limbo's a pretty big one, and I still miss it. So yeah, I'm on board, and it won't matter because I'm gonna fuck it up. So this deck is obviously a high evolutionary deck. I said I wasn't going to do another high evolutionary video, but unfortunately for you, the viewer, this deck slaps my whole fucking body, and I want to do another one, and it's good community engagement because this is like a cooperative deck build. The one oh yeah. That's true. The one I forget what it's called as well, but it does have like it does have that like full lane effect. It's weird that more of them don't, especially the ones that are really impactful. Like Onslaught Citadel should probably do something like that. Like Death's Domain should probably you know how armor has that aura of like stuff can't be destroyed? Death's Domain should have that, but in like black, so it's like everything here gets destroyed, something like that. So the I don't this is not the best way to record these videos, but I don't care. I enjoy it. hopefully you, the YouTube viewer, in the future enjoy it too. So yeah, the idea is that we want to float on a lot of turns. In general, turn 1 is pretty important, although with Nebula, basically if your 1-drops are either Nebula or Sunspot, you play Nebula on 1 and you float Sunspot on 1. You don't play it. You play Sunspot on 2. In general, you'll then play if you drew both of them, you'll play the second one on 2. And then starting from there, you have options. We're okay not floating on 3. We're okay not floating, honestly, a couple of times. In general, our turns 4, 5, and 6, we want to float 1 energy like each of those turns, especially if we've Cyclops. So a sort of an ideal curve is like Cyclops on 3, like a Green Goblin on 4, maybe a wave. And then if we've waved, we go like Hulk on 5, and then Spider-Woman on 6, and we kind of play our curve inverted. And if we just go like Green Goblin and let Cyclops ping it a couple of times, then we are okay playing Spider-Woman, especially if it means if we're not going to float Spider-Woman, we want it to at least get Abomination down to the point where, like, if we play Spider-Woman and Wasp on 5, we can guarantee Abomination plus Hulk on 6. If we have tech insofar as we have Goose plus Wave, which lets us strictly lock our opponent out of playing something into that lane. It also locks us out, but it's a really good way to surprise your opponent into functionally having Spider-Man them without actually having to Spider-Man them. And it while you won't float on turn 5 if you go Wave and Goose, you can go Goose on 2, Cyclops on 3, like Wave on 4 or 5, and still float somewhere in there. And honestly, the whole point is that your floats are worth 2 energy. One energy float is worth 2 power on Hulk on all turns, and it's worth 2 power on Cyclops on turns 4, 5, and 6. And so all you really have to do is compound those a couple of times to have your full high evolutionary value. This is the worst card in the deck by far, but we need it. It is the opportunity cost of the deck. Overall, I mean, like I said, this is as good as it's been. like 118 is sick. I don't know. We're gonna hop into some gameplay. I'm gonna start the music now, and then I'm gonna do a hard cut, and I will see you on the other side of that, probably with some voiceover. God damn. I love this, and the bounce deck have just like taken over my fucking game. And the bounce deck is like, no, ooh, okay. You gotta hit him with that. Yep. I think we'll do Sunspot Float. They're disincentivized from yeah, okay. I was gonna say they're not gonna Killmonger, but also like armor. And then we have the Goblin to break we break parity here and probably win us. Oh, should we snap? Are they also gonna Goblin? Okay, no. So the thing is, they can put something into Sanctum, fine. Totally fine. But I don't know how much I care. All things considered, I'm not sure how much I actually care. I think we're gonna be okay. funny enough, we did both get an extra nebula, like stopping a nebula trigger. Why does it... It looked like it was going to let me play into Sanctum for some reason. I mean, like, this stops them from being able to play Doom into Hell's Kitchen because of the goose, right? I don't know. I think this might just be good enough. Or do we float the 4 off High Evo? You know what? That might just be better. Is just, like, letting our Sunspot get as big as possible. Oh no! Greed! Punished for the greed. No, we're not. Spider-Man doesn't have any effect, you fucking goon. It just looks like it has an effect. I don't know. Do they play Chavez? That ties it, but we win left by a bazillion. Hell yeah. Fucking... Of course Spider-Man doesn't work. Well, why would... See? Because there's no fucking deep space effect. As you called earlier. There should be. Alright, we'll open this, by the way. 50 gold. Love to see it. There should be a deep space effect. Because I literally thought I lost that game. Right until I didn't. Nebula has been fucking aggro today, too. Who did I play? Crayon Eater, I think. I messed around with Crayon Eater for a while in Discord, and I think I got Nebula like 4 out of our 5 games, turn 1. And we hit the Sunspot. I mean, we got the curve. We got the curve out. Goose on 3, still floating. Alright, Goose is worse. So now we're looking for... so in general, Angela decks don't run Killmonger, which is good for us. in general, playing in a Murder World is bad for them, which is good for us. Yeah, Necrotia makes Abomination cost less. We're really hoping for Wave. If we hit Wave, we will, in fact, snap. Anything they play in Murder World is going to get -1, possibly making A-Bomb playable. Nope, they're not even going for it. They're going for zeroing out nothing. Alright, bet. Let's just send a Goblin over there and possibly stop counterplay over here. I'm thinking... I kind of feel like I smell a... what's her name? For some reason. Shuri. I feel like I smell a Shuri. I don't know why. It's probably because 0 usually goes with Red Skull. Alright. Hopefully we filled that lane. I know it seems obvious that we filled that lane, but like... one of those could be Kitty Pryde. Ooh, Electra. That's a sweet hit. I still think... yeah, okay. We got lucky there. Kitty Pryde went right. I was not expecting that. That kind of, like, explosion. But, I still think we're okay. Because we just get to, like... go like that. That gets +3. Is there... something they can play for less than 4 that nets them 5 power? Not usually, right? Like, Lizard technically does exactly enough, but I think I'm pretty comfortable with this trade-off. Luke Cage would be very bad. Luke Cage would, I think, win them the game. But Kitty Pryde, Blue Marvel... doesn't do it, especially because Blue Marvel has no effect in deep space. Yep. sick. Back to 118. Alright, it was a rough start to the stream, but we're back. We're one cube up from where we started. You've been in jail across seas. That sounds interesting. Is it because you're a Marine? The few, the proud, the crayon eaters? Ugh, fucking Kitty Pryde is the worst. The worst for Nebula. Alright, we got plays. We got plays. Kitty Pryde, though, pretty good for having an opening hand wave. Okay, well, we get the tiniest bit of value on our Nebula there. Oh. Was there someone... No. What is it? Just that, like, someone's considered way too easy to play or something? I really like the art in Guilty Gear, but I've never played it, like, even semi or demi competitively. This was a bad play, by the way. Just so you know. I should have literally just floated that full... No, technically it's worth 2 more in a different way. Okay, I mean... I think we just win. Oh, fuck yeah. That's cool. You feel like you're, like, a pretty competitive player in general? I feel like you're not salty or anything about it, but I feel like you do lean into and, like, thrive on, like, the interpersonal friendly competition in our Discord. You know what? I think I'm priced in. We don't... giving -1 to things that have been doubled from Shuri's lab is, in general, not that good. So I think I'm good to Nebula there, because I think I'm priced into putting Goblin into Shuri's lab, which gets value on you know, clogging because of Nebula, which I'm pretty happy with. Yeah, I mean, you've been hyper active in Discord, right? Since the beginning. You got to finish your fucking RPG stuff. We're trying to get playing tomorrow, right? I don't know why we decided to start playing as fucking Pride Month was starting, like... Yeah, that's the big one for me too, right? Okay. Oh, all right, cool. Yeah, but fucking big same, right? Like, and even then it's like, it's not exactly salt, but I know what you mean, right? Just like, fuck, like, you want to get better so badly that you're like, I should be better. I should have had this. I should have fucking seen this one and XYZ and whatever. Do we... I think we do like that. We can only play 1 card next turn, so why don't we actually just do like that? I think I value the float for the Cyclops, the -1 on the Wasp. This gets us... No. Like that. I want multiple hits on Stark Tower. Cool. Does that put us ahead with the Nebula or the Sunspot Soak? It does. Okay, I mean, that puts us in a really good spot. Because, like, Hulk on the right, we soak 2 in the center, so we stay ahead of the Nebula. Yeah, that puts us in a really good spot. Cool. Yeah, you win that by a fucking quadrillion, but it does not matter, my friend. Ooh, that was sly. I'm glad I ended up making that change. I think we saw two cages so far. In general, Bifrost is pretty good for us because, yeah, it incentivizes them stacking up on the right side, which is good for Cyclops. They also already deployed Ant-Man, so it's unlikely for them to be a Killmonger deck. I don't know if I want a Cyclops. I think I'm just going to... I think I'm going to float it. Ooh, they have our Hulk. That's not great for us. Although it's fine. Honestly, it's fine. Yeah. We go Cyclops here. It gets bonus value. Like... We're gonna sneak in. Yes, they get our exact copy. So, it will have ongoing +2 for each turn you ended with unspent energy. So theirs will be smaller than ours, like, at this point, because we floated one more turn than them, right? Because they had a turn 1 and 2 play. And we had a turn 2 only. So I don't even know. Yeah. I think we just go wave. Wave Wasp over here. Wave Wasp Scorpion? What am I waiting for? What am I waiting for? Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let's do it like that. Yeah, perfect. So wave now guarantees us a win on the left because of Big House. And then because now they can't play anything into Big House, and the fact that we both just have Hulk, probably. Do they have tech? Do they have Shang? If they have Shang, I think we go back to losing. They go up to 13. Well, assuming they didn't just draw Shang. They go up to 12. 15. No, we'd still win. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, their Hulk's weaker. Our Cyclops is going to ping. Our Sunspot's going to grow. We always won that lane. I was worried if it was a Shang, did they win? And I think the answer is yes, because we would have lost 29 power. But it was just never Shang. That's the thing. It's never Shang. You never have to worry about it. They just never have it. No one plays fucking tech cards. They gotta make Shang a 4/5 like Enchantress, then people will play him. The leader Hulk interaction. What do you mean? The fact that just they get an ongoing Hulk. Like they should get a vanilla because they didn't put in the effort of growing that Hulk. Wait. An opponent leader to me earlier, and they got a Hulk that had ongoing. So like, I'm pretty sure the Hulk will have the ongoing. It just, yeah, it has less power because you didn't fucking float. Yeah. No, that makes perfect sense. Why are you complaining? This is exactly how this should work. Oh, glad they had priority for that one. I would like to give all those -1, thank you. I mean, We're just curving out. It's all we could do is curve out. Swordmaster. Another swarm. That's not great. I don't love another swarm, you see. But, like, I don't know. That's pretty good, right? Is it enough for us to just Hulk? Probably not. That's the problem. It might be enough for us to just A-bomb. A-bomb wave? That's probably enough. I think that's enough. Sunspot grows by 1, so we're adding 10 to the left. Their swarms are only worth 2, so that's... well, we're adding 10, 11, because of Xandar. I think they can add 9. We hit their swarm with Scorpion. Because they had Prio that turn. That's why I mentioned that I was glad they had Prio. Because their swarm got copied and then Scorpioned. I think this does it. The floating for 1, I think, is... Yeah, you could fight over the right side all you want, buddy. That's not the side that I'm worried about. Let's see what's over there. It's somehow gonna be MODOK and Hella, right? On turn 6. I mean, you got it, man. Chavez, that's cool. Totally fine. Totally fine. Would that Dracula Center would have won it for him, but they didn't want a Dracula Center. They wanted a Dracula right. Do we play for Mojo or Vault? All of them, I guess. Yeah, that looks like all of them. That's it. Pretty happy they decided to play here. Oh, okay. What do we got? I mean, if it's Lockjaw, which I think this implies, we're pretty happy with what's going on. Ooh, that's a little worse. Although it lets us, it lets us put A-bomb in there. And that's a little better. Oh, wait, no. We don't do that. Huh. You think we... You know what? We do it. We just take the 25% on Hulk in the right lane. We just shoot for the big 25%er. Also, they now have a 0 power Mjolnir in their hand. And also, Danger Room went hard on them. So let's see if we just get there via a Hulk. We might. All right, Danger Room. Ours lived. We win. We played for the fucking Danger Room, and we were rewarded. You take those. They play Ultron. Wouldn't have done it. Ultron would absolutely not have done it unless we still lost the Hulk flip. All right, we're back. We're back at 118. We're back where we started. I'm just glad to be holding steady with y'all. Yeah, that one day where Peak was the hot location and everyone just played negative, so everyone just played Super Skrull, and the games were absolute fucking clown fiestas every time. So everyone's like, "Oh yeah, I have a Super Skrull copying your Iron Man, which is also my Iron Man, which is also a Super Skrull." In Sneak Peek, it would tweet at them and say, "I think you mean Sneak Peek? Stealth Mountain?" There's, I don't really use Twitter. Oh my god. Nani? But there's one of my favorite Twitter bots was it. Oh, we like that. Back before his fucking antics, it tweeted Kanye West quotes, but it ended them with, or it started them with Liz Lemon, so it sounded like Tracy Morgan from 30 Rock saying a Kanye West quote. Yeah, it's probably, oh, Surfer would be fucking hilarious because it would buff Goblin. It could be C2, it could be Surfer. I think it's C2. And I think I'm good. We're light on floating, but I somehow feel obligated. I mean, we're only on turn 3. Okay, so that means it's well, if it's Surfer, I think they're less likely to have Luke Cage. And it's not C2 anymore. We're hoping to draw A-bomb. Please and thank you. Oh, alright. That did it. We drew A-bomb. Fantastic. Everything went according to plan. And now they're gonna Sarah, right? And we're gonna wave. We'll snap on that, right? Yeah, we snap on this turn. Is this perhaps a Sarah? Oh, an Iron Man. I don't think that's enough either, though, buddy. I'm, like, pretty sure that's not enough for you. Yeah, they can't add 11 to the left plus this much to the right, right? Yeah, they can't. Good shit. Good shit. Yeah, snapping, retreating. What happened? Wait, what happened in chat while I was playing that game? Well, so it was Surfer, right? It might have been a negative Surfer. Having Iron Man in that list is extremely strange. It's not impossible, but it's pretty bizarre. We have the while we only floated on 1, we're gonna float on 4 and 5 because we have the Cyclops into Wave, into Hulk. So I think we're happy with this. Ooh, does that make it worse for us? That might make it worse. I'm still gonna try it. This doesn't really give us, like, exactly what is going on. Huh. Yeah, I mean, fucking less and less do we understand what's going on now. Stray further from the light of God every day. We got Wasp, so we can get into Vormir. Okay, well, magic on 5. I mean, it has to, yeah, it has to be MODOK. I think I'm priced in to start fighting for mid with the understanding that we're pretty good on right. They Doom here. Okay, very, very good. Um, like a full pitch of 7, like, isn't quite enough for them to win left most of the time. Yeah, we're good. We're happy with all that. I think we had this conversation, and I think actually we had this conversation in reverse in Discord, where people were like, "What's the deck that you hate beating, even though you won?" And I think it might have been you, Crayon Eater, who's like, "Fucking Patriot. I don't want to win against Patriot. I love the deck so much. I just always want it to win." All right, we are in a pretty commanding position. What? No, you don't want to be. I thought you were the one who said, "I love Patriot so much that I don't even like beating it." Oh, all right, fucking damn. Chill, fam. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, and then go full fucking lockout, wave, because now we are going. We're gonna play wave. We'll even we'll play we'll play wasp over there. Does it matter? We can't play anything next turn, right? We play Sunspot over there. No, we play Sunspot on the right. D, you're a fucking goblin. Okay, so we just locked him out of center and right next turn. Fuck yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff, friends. Cool. Totally fine with that. Yeah, that looks great, man. Thank you. And now no one can play anything, so we win. I don't know what I was afraid of, but I didn't snap. No, there was Goose, and I waved. So the two lanes that either of us could conceivably have played to were both completely unplayable. It's like it's functionally the exact same as playing Spider-Man into London on 5, and then like locking your opponent or Professor X or whatever. Like, we've all seen the fucking highlights. Everyone loves posting highlights of that. It was the same, but with way more steps. Expansion is usually good to neutral for Nebula, especially if they're deploying a 1 cost. Ooh, we've been getting pretty lucky with opponents' Icemans hitting our high evos. Pretty happy about that. We'll float. We'll float. Their lowest cost was Dracula? And they were happy to pitch it? That worries me. I don't like that one bit. Alright, nothing backbreaking. Totally fine. Listen, this should be the upgraded Misty Knight, because we're playing this fucking card. You're being checked by mods? What do you mean? I think I like Goose into Fisk Tower. I feel like I over worry about Mysterio. And this just like, this allays my fears. Oh. Yeah? Huh. I'm not getting any anything on my side. Is that true? I think that's true. Oh, yeah, here. You're good. There you go. You're allowed in. Yeah. I had to manually allow it, but that's a totally acceptable word. That's fine. We are... I mean, if they play anything, Abomination's free next turn, which is what we're shooting for. Yeah, we're good. What? No, you're. I said you're totally fine. What do they have left? They pitched a swarm. Have they pitched 2 swarms at this point? They couldn't have, right? Yeah, if they drew Hella, I'm gonna be pissed. Hella pissed. Oh, it was Apocalypse and Swarms. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure this wins it for us. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, we're good. Yep. Yeah. Oh, good stuff. Yeah, no, you don't have to, Cranny, you don't have to censor yourself. My rule is, swears but not slurs, right? You can say motherfucker. It's totally fine. Just chill with the slurs, and you're good. You haven't used any. I say chill just in general. You don't enjoy any of them, friend. Come on. All right. Oh, they hit our sunspot. Shit. I guess we float. All right. So, Yondu is almost always Galactus, right? Oh, maybe not. I've been wrong before. Our deck is decidedly unstacked for Quantum Tunnel right now. we've got all our heavy hitters in hand and nothing left in the deck. I mean, Wasp is fine. Okay. All right. I think we'll Goblin here. Okay. We really want Wolverine to go left. Okay. All right. Wolverine went left. That's specifically what we asked for. We get to do this now. And if they Killmonger this turn, they lose 2 cards in the left and are therefore unable to yeah, I mean, that looks like... Oh, they were fishing for Killmonger. Totally cool. Yeah, we're good. We're super chilling on that. So now, if they go... The biggest thing they can generally do is Death. Which they're... That was the biggest brain. So in general, Death is as big as they can go. Death is worth 12, which would obviously put them at 11. Which would not be... Oh, no, wait. It is big enough, isn't it? Shit. Because they're only going to lose 2 more off Cyclops. Alright, do you think they just give up on left and think that 12 plus 5 is enough for center? Are we willing to take that risk? Ooh, I'm not sure. Alright, we'll risk it. Oh, the fools. A fool and their cubes are soon parted. They would have been 1 ahead on the left. Oh. Bad influence, but good outcomes. Thank you so much for watching. We had some really good games. We had some really great conversation. I hope that you enjoyed. I hope you find the content elucidating, enlightening, or enriching. If you do, like I said in the intro, you know, subscriptions and all that goes a long way. I more than any of that, if you can catch a stream or if you can join the Discord, I really appreciate everyone who's able to support in that way and who I'm able to talk to. I mean, you saw in the clips, there's some really fucking cool people in this community that like are just interesting and they're like kind. Like everyone seems to just be real chill. Like, you know, if someone accidentally steps on someone else's toes, there's like an apology. It's real quick. It's, yeah, oh, my bad. All right, cool. We've hashed some like really interesting topics, like fairly deep conversations that have a lot of emotion attached and like done it really well. Just a big fan of all of it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.